So if I understand correctly, you're one of the main people that helps set up the prom and other
Yeah, I'm one
types
of
of
the
things?
senior class advisors. Yeah. Myself and Miss Coffee.
So what goes into planning a prom?
Oh wow, a lot. There's first off, you gotta kind of find a venue that is going to fit, your class size. The tough part about having a class as big as ours here at WA is that there's only certain venues in Massachusetts that hold 500 plus people, which was our number. That we had to kind of accommodate based on the previous proms, the previous proms at the venue that we were going to, the cotillion last year, those numbers. So that was the most difficult piece. After that, it's just trying to figure out menu, the food, obviously the time of year, that it's a crazy busy time at the end of the school year, not just for the seniors, but for juniors as well. So we're trying to get a date that works and a date that works for the venue that that you chose. So it is a lot, and then obviously collecting the money from the students to try to get everyone in with deadlines that we have from the venue.
Do you think? Do you find it difficult sometimes, specifically in dealing with the students in organizing the event?
How do you mean difficult?
Well, do you think sometimes it's hard, getting everyone to buy the ticket in on time? And
yeah, sure. The deadlines are tough. Deadlines are always tough. It's hard because you're talking about a lot of money sometimes as well, and especially this year was a lot tougher for us because as seniors, there's a lot, as there's a lot more events, there's a lot more activities, and there's a lot more finances that go along with that. So, and people are trying to save money and whatnot, and it's like you get hit with Disney and starting with cotillion last year, then your first Disney payment, and then your second Disney payment, and your parking permits, and all sorts of stuff. So we struggle a little bit with deadlines. I think every class has. So difficult, sure. The students are great. The kids are awesome. That's the fun part of it for me. Yeah, is dealing with the kids because I have a pretty good relationship, I think, with everyone, or most everyone, and that's the fun part for me.
But do you think, at least outside of the prom ticket, do you think kids are spending too much on prom?
It depends on your financial situation. I can't speak for families. I know that the prom this year was obviously a little bit more than it's been, but we hit the Park Plaza at a time when they just finished $125 million renovation to their facility. So sure, is it expensive? Absolutely. Is it easy to save for that? Some families maybe yes, some not so much. I don't know.
So you brought up Park Plaza. What makes Park Plaza a good venue for a prom?
Have you ever been there?
No.
It's great. Yeah, it's set up for. It's one of the best hotels in Boston. Actually, it was ironic. About a month and a half ago-ish, I opened up the Sunday edition of the Boston Globe, and one of the articles was the top hotels in Boston. And I opened up and I said, I wonder if Park Plaza made it, and they were number one. And it opened up with the line of, after $125 million renovation, and it's listed everything that they did. They refurbished the rooms, the banquet rooms, the facility rooms, the security, lots of different stuff. So if you had been there, you might not even have asked that question, because it's one of those things you walk in and you're like, wow, what a great place. It's spacious, it's elegant, it's designed for events like ours that have lots of not just students, but lots of people. And again, I was saying we were struggling with finding a venue that could house that. So when you walk in and you see the Park Plaza, it's great. I've even been, this will be my third prom as a chaperone or as someone in charge. Yeah. Not in charge of the other two, but as a chaperone. And I'm excited to see what all the final renovations are and stuff.
So you think, on the whole, though, it's going to be a great night?
I really do. Yeah, I really do. And again, I've had experience of chaperoning three other proms, two at the Park Plaza, and all three of them were awesome nights. It starts right at the Common, when everyone's together and everyone's dressed up and you're feeling good, and hopefully a nice day. Hopefully a sunny day. Hopefully. Right. And everyone's in a good mood, and you're with your family and friends, and then you leave maybe your family and some of your friends, and you go to the prom, and it's with your class. It's with the kids that you've spent the last 4 years with, and in many cases, for some Westford residents, all throughout the 12 years, it's lifelong memories. So Yeah, it's just a great fun night. You know, the food's great. I didn't mention that part, but you asked about the Park Plaza. The food's awesome. So yeah, it's just fun.